We're going to go through the quiz, all the problems on it, and hopefully it makes sense. So the first thing is that it tells you 1 point, if you write out the formula, 1 point, you'll list the numbers under the correct letters. And then you get 1 point if you solve and circle your answer. I got 3 formulas. Volume equals length times width times height. Area equals length times width. And perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So first one says A, which is area. So I'm going to be using this formula for these 2 problems. Fairly easy, okay? So the first one I can put A equals L times W. It gives me L, so area equals L, which is 9, times the W, which is 11. So my area equals 99. I don't have units, so I can say units squared. Let's take a look at this next one. This one says A equals 64. So I'm still writing the formula. A equals, I can use cursive because it looks cool, right? So if my area is 64 equals my length, which is 8, times my width, right? If I divide by 8, 8 equals my width. So look, you write it out. That's 1 point. Should have done this with the other one. And then basically it says list the numbers underneath, which I did here. That's 1 point. And it's 1 point for actually solving it. So it's a 3 point per problem. Okay. Let's look at the next one. All right. This is volume equals 50 times, basically I should write down the formula first. So volume's easy. It's length times width times height. All right. So it just has one more measurement added to it. So I'm going to go volume equals length times width times height. Let's do the first one. Volume equals 50 times 30, right? Times 15, okay? 50 times 30. You can say this is 5 times 3 and then add some zeros. So that's equal to 1,500, right? Because 5 times 3 is 15. You add the 2 zeros and multiply it by 15. So this is going to add another 0. So volume is going to be equal to 22512. That's going to be that one, right? 1 point formula, 1 point for the numbers being written underneath of it, and then 1 point for answer. Okay, let's try it again with the next one. So once again, volume equals length times width times height. It says my volume is 512. My length is equal to 8. My width equals 8. And my height, well, I don't know. But I know that 512 will be equal to 8 times 8, which is 64. Bring this down. It's an H, right? Divide by 64. Divide by 64. 8 equals H. Okay. All right. Let's go to the last problems. All right. Scroll back up. I just want to see, obviously, I used the volume problem. An area, I'm down to perimeter, which is 2L plus 2W. So let's do this one. Okay. Perimeter is going to be equal to 2 times L plus 2 times W. So my perimeter, I don't know, is going to be equal to 2 times L, 2 times, in this case, it's 24. And you can put these in parentheses if it makes it easier to see it, plus 2 times 4. Okay. So perimeter equals 48 plus 8. So perimeter would be equal to 56. Now I want to circle that. 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. All right. Let's try this last one. Once again, the formula for perimeter equals 2 times L plus 2 times W. So if my perimeter is 24 equals, no, yeah, that's right, 4. 2L plus 2 times W, which is 4. Okay. So 24 equals 2L plus 8. Now this is interesting. All this problems we're doing on two-step substitution or two-step solving equations has to do with these formula problems, because now I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. This goes away. This becomes 16 equals 2L. Then you divide by 2. Divide by 2, you get 8. I was going to put L first, but that doesn't make sense. 8 equals L. So I'm just doing what we've been doing. I'm just showing how they sometimes work in real life. So that's how you would solve these problems. Not too bad.